I'm William Kumwembe with Business Time. This is a magazine program in which we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country. And coming up in the program today, we take a stock of the World Bank funded Financial Inclusion and Entrepreneurship Scaling Project almost 5 years after its commencement. And also in the program, Ilovo Sugar Malawi Limited speaks on its performance of the year 2025 and outlook. We have these and other stories. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome. This is Business Time, and in our main story in the program today, about 5 years ago, Malawi rolled the Financial Inclusion and Entrepreneurship Scaling FINES project. Funded by the World Bank, the project was designed to cushion businesses from the impact of the COVID pandemic, which affected economies and sent businesses crawling on their knees, among other things. The project is coming to an end on 31st March 2026. So, what has been the progress this far, and are there any plans for a successor project? As Benedetta Chiwandamia hears from the FINES project manager Raf Tseka, more than 48,000 small and medium-scale businesses have accessed low-cost loans, accessed an average of about 14% to scale up production and improve capacity.
The FINES, as you have actually said, FINES is an abbreviation for Financial Inclusion and Entrepreneurship Scaling. This is a World Bank funded project being implemented by the Reserve Bank of Malawi. This project was actually signed around 2020, and we started implementing the project in 2021. The objective of the project were actually threefold. First, I want to give you a sense that it was identified that small and medium enterprises were facing financial gaps. The financial gaps were coming first in the sense that the interest rate charged by financial institutions are quite higher. Therefore, the small-scale businesses could not afford that. And secondly, the objective of this project was to train the entrepreneurs. We have a training component within the project where we teach entrepreneurs business skills, business management, how to account for whatever they are actually doing, so that at the end of the day, by the end of the training, they should be able to now write good business plans. When the project exits, we'll leave them with the capacity of actually doing business, the capacity of actually writing good projects which can be bankable, which they can sell even to commercial banks. And the third one was actually to assist the government now side, not only the government but government institutions. First, on the issues to do with businesses. We started with the Registrar General's Department, the RG. We wanted to make sure that the policies within the government, even within the Reserve Bank, they are actually talking together, and at the end of the day, they are supporting small-scale businesses. That's why we supported business registration with the Registrar General's Office. We have supported the Reserve Bank in terms of consumer protection and financial literacy. We have also supported the various institutions like the MFI Hub, where we know that these small-scale microfinance institutions actually do assist with a system of how to manage their accounts. And we have also gone further. The thing that we are actually completing at the moment is assisting government in in terms of revenue mobilization through what we call the National E-Payment Gateway. This will be a system that will be collecting or sweeping most of the revenues and putting into government accounts. So if you see, this is actually a way of easing doing business.
Mm-hmm. Now, talking of the financing, how much was targeted for this project? And I know there's an aspect you mentioned of MSMEs also getting affordable financing. how much has been dispersed since you started implementing this project, and who have mostly benefited, if possible, how many have benefited so far?
Well, so far, the financing was divided into different components. The whole project was composed of $86 million. So for the line of credit, which is the first one of providing capital at affordable rates to SMEs, that one was allocated $47 million US. All the funds were exhausted. During our implementation, we have managed to reach out to about slightly over 48,000 small-scale businesses. And we have really supported young entrepreneurs. We have supported women in businesses in the processes. So right now, the funds were exhausted, and we are actually relying now on what are being repaid. We are still plowing back them into the communities.
Illovo Sugar Malawi's production has fallen up by approximately 20% from its 2021 peak of 297,000 tons, with the company now producing just over 200,000 tons annually, Managing Director Ronald Ngwira said on Monday. Figures provided show that the company produced 272,000 tons in 2015, and the output peaked to 297,000 tons in 2021 before it dropped to 223,000 tons in 2025. This represents a 25% decline from the peak. We have the whole story.
Yes, so over the last 10 years, you have indeed seen quite a bit of fluctuation. I think we had a peak of 2021 where we produced about 297,000 tons of sugar, and we had a low of about 211,000 tons of sugar. And that was on the back of 5 adverse weather events. So you'll remember we had 3 cyclones and 2 floods within a 5-year period. That significantly impacted the sugar production. So typically you cannot process sugar in the rainy season. So when the weather seasons change, it impacts how much sugar you can produce. So for example, this year in Luangwa, the rainfall continued all the way till end of May, 6 weeks longer. So we lost 6 weeks of processing capacity. Similarly, in Chalo this year, we also lost about 1 month of processing capacity at the beginning. We had tried to catch up, but the rain has come in a little bit early. So it's gone from a predictable 34 weeks of processing. Nowadays, we're anywhere between 30 to 32 weeks. And that is a challenge that has impacted from a high. I think we're down about 20% from that peak, but still producing over 200,000 tons a year. Export predictability is important to ensure that we have the customers and we keep those customers and we don't lose them to somebody else. Previously, a decade ago, or even up 5 years ago, we used to export about 120,000 tons a year. Malawi typically needed 150,000, 160,000 tons for the local consumption. That number has increased to over 200,000 tons for local consumption, primarily being driven by illegal, illicit foreign exports. Which has put some pressure because the 12,000 tons is way below the number we need to get foreign exchange to keep the business afloat. Not afloat, but operating at the level we need to.
Remember, this is Business Time, a magazine program in which we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country with me, William Kumwembe. We'll be right back.
Every structure begins as an idea, but it's the finishing touches that bring it to life. At Stevenson's Paints, we believe in finishes that do more than cover. They define. From concept to completion, our products support professionals and visionaries at every stage. Whether you're designing a home, building a business, or managing large-scale development, Stevens offers a paint solution tailored for your surface, environment, and standard of excellence. Each product in our range is engineered for lasting performance, precise application, and true color consistency. Tried, tested, trusted. We understand that quality paint isn't just about appearance, it's about protection, value, and long-term results. That's why tradespeople and industry leaders rely on Stevenson's Paints to get it right. The first time, every time.
Welcome back. This is Business Time, and moving on with the program. One of the country's deposit-taking microfinance institutions, Finca Malawi, has reaffirmed its commitment to contributing towards the national financial inclusion agenda. Finca Malawi Chief Commercial Officer Madari Sojonazi said this at the launch of the firm's campaign, which aims at committing to offer client-centric products among other aspects. He explains in this interview.
Yeah, so financial inclusion is actually what comes first when it comes to Finca. For us, actually, we are looking at tapping into the segment which in other words could not have access to financing. So that is what we always dream of or think of when we are crafting our solutions or products in Finca. So if you see a product like Pamodzi, essentially most of the customers that we want to do business with, customers that currently perhaps maybe they are not tapping into the traditional financing system. So for us, we are saying come to us because we can provide you with all sorts of financial solutions. So the Pamodzi savings product essentially is also one of those solutions which we are trying to promote people to have the spirit of saving so that they should grow their businesses. While at the same time, we are also providing like the Finca mobile, because now with the growing number of people using mobile handsets, we strongly feel like it will also make it easier for our customers to easily integrate with the other players on the market, as they are now able to transfer their funds from their mobile money wallets to Finca or Finca to the banks and so forth. So for us, I think that's a commitment which we have as Finca in trying to make sure that at any particular point we are indeed the biggest or the number one player when it comes to financial inclusion. Today we are very excited to start a campaign which is designed to provide financial solutions that meets the requirements of our existing as well as prospective customers. So we are starting a campaign which we are calling Ikuoneka Kumeneko Finca. Essentially what we are saying, we are providing 3 key products which we want Malawians to enjoy or to have access to. These 3 products, I would start with what we are calling the new Village Bank loan product, essentially which is a solution which provides financing to customers that are looking to grow their businesses or to make an investment so that they should continue to provide different services and products to Malawians. So what we've done, given the economic challenges that we know people are experiencing, we've decided to reduce the interest rate which is given to customers accessing this product to 4%. But also what we've done, because some customers spoke to us that we needed to adjust in terms of how much money they can access, so we have also adjusted the actual amount that they can get under the Village Bank product to now they can access up to 4 million kwacha. So we have done this to make sure that we give them access to more financing so that they should be able to grow their businesses, because it is our mission as Finca to play a critical role in as far as eradicating poverty, while at the same time we're also providing responsible banking and extending on the same in the spirit of also helping our customers to save. We are also promoting a product which we are calling Pamodzi savings product. This one gives customers an opportunity to save, and I can sit here and claim that this is probably one of the best savings products that are offered in Malawi, because with this one customers can earn up to 8% in annual interest. So this is the best product which we will also want to promote, because we believe that for businesses to grow, you also need to save. So perhaps for those that didn't know that Finca has savings products, we have, and we are calling each and every Malawian who wants to save for them to grow to come to Finca and access this product.
Now, in other business news, United General Insurance, UGI, in partnership with Old Mutual Life Assurance Company, has launched Auto 360, an innovative insurance product that combines motor and life insurance benefits into one comprehensive package. UGI Chief Executive Officer Grant Mwenechanya said the product addresses a long-standing gap in the insurance industry, and it's an innovative drive that is expected to reshape Malawi's insurance space. Speaking during the launch in Blantyre, Mwenechanya said the product combines both and completes the process from the vehicle to the owner, the driver's family, and other dependents. We have the whole story in these reports.
Mwenechanya says the Auto 360 combines protection for the vehicle, the driver, and the driver's family and dependents, completing the coverage cycle from the car to its owner.
Today we have launched the Auto 360, a motor product that is very, very valuable, very value-adding. You will understand that all the time general insurance companies have insured motor vehicles, and life insurance companies have insured life aspect. Now this product adds the two, completes the process from the vehicle to the owner of the vehicle and his family and other dependents.
Old Mutual Life Insurance Company Managing Director Mark Mikwamba describes Auto 360 as a truly innovative solution designed to respond to evolving customer needs.
I think what it means is we are very happy because we are responding to what our customers need. Out there, our customers need assurance, they need peace of mind. And what we have seen in the market is that when you're driving a car, the first focus is on the car. When there's an accident, is what has happened to the car. But we forget the most important thing, which is life. So by putting together general insurance and life insurance and creating with this product, Auto 360, we're answering the question of life.
Reserve Bank of Malawi, Director of Pension and Insurance Supervision, Kaluso Chihana, praises the partnership, calling it an important milestone for the development of the insurance sector.
So from the regulation side, I think for us what we see is that this is progress for the insurance industry, because for us what we'd like to see is companies coming up with solutions that speak to the needs of Malawians. It's not good enough to just come up with insurance products to make money, but they must speak to the challenges that the society is facing, and the kind of innovation that we have seen in UGI partnering with Old Mutual is something that is fairly new on the market, and we are quite pleased to see that there is also collaboration, because that is going to help even in terms of risk diversification from the insurance company's point of view. So I think for us, we hope that this is something that can also spur interest of Malawians in insurance. And hopefully, at the end of the day, what we'd like to see is an increase in the insurance penetration on the market.
Auto 360 product is a modern approach to insurance, meeting the changing needs of clients, offering a seamless insurance solution tailored to modern needs.
Well, with that story, we've also come to the end of today's edition of the program Business Time here on Times. It is a magazine program in which we bring you major business and economic news stories making headlines in the country. On behalf of the entire production team, my name is William Kumwembe. Thank you for watching, but always remember, if it doesn't make money, then it doesn't make sense. Stay safe and goodbye for now.
Every structure begins as an idea, but it's the finishing touches that bring it to life. At Stevenson's Paints, we believe in finishes that do more than cover. They define. From concept to completion, our products support professionals and visionaries at every stage. Whether you're designing a home, building a business, or managing large-scale development, Stevens offers a paint solution tailored for your surface, environment, and standard of excellence. Each product in our range is engineered for lasting performance, precise application, and true color consistency. Tried, tested, trusted. We understand that quality paint isn't just about appearance, it's about protection, value, and long-term results. That's why tradespeople and industry leaders rely on Stevenson's Paints to get it right. The first time, every time.